I'm about to answer what might be the biggest question every young person in their 20s or maybe 30s and 40s are asking. And that is, what am I called to do? Stay tuned. Hey, my friends, welcome to a conversation with Matthew Sanchez, the podcast produced and created by MSW Productions. Hey, my friends, I'm Matthew, and I'm so glad that you joined me today for this particular podcast. And let me just say this. Thank you for rocking with your boy all of these years. It's been 3 years now, and I'm just so excited to be with you. I mean, every week, you guys have tuned in and watched and have been able to, I hope, been inspired. Not only been inspired, but I hope that most importantly, you feel seen, heard, and valued. So thank you again for joining me for this particular episode. Let me ask you a question, though, because this is called a conversation with Matthew, so I should ask you a question. What if what you've been praying for, God's already answered? Like, what if all your night prayers, when you get up, you pray about it, and in the afternoon, you pray about it, and then in the evening, you pray. This is the most prayer that you keep asking God, what is my purpose? What am I called to do? And what if God has already said to you, I've already given you the answer, my son, my child, my daughter. You just got to trust me. You see, I don't think the problem isn't that you don't have talent. I don't think the problem is that you don't have opportunity. And I definitely don't think it's not that you don't have purpose. What I think is going on in your brain is that you're confusing clarity with faith. You keep saying, God, show me the plan. If you just show me the plan, God, I promise I'll get started. And God is saying to you, why don't you just get started and then I'll show you the plan? Listen, I don't know what part of generation you're part of, but my generation, at least me forever, I use GPS everywhere I'm going. Like, I'm telling you, if I'm going down the street, I got to use that GPS. I've got to use that GPS because I want it to tell me what time I'm going to be there, and I want it to tell me how far it's going to be. I just got to use it. I don't know what it is in my head, and I've been in the city of Columbus all my life, and I still don't know where I'm going. Help me. I want you to think about this, though. You put an address into the GPS based on where you want to go. And it tells you only the next step. It doesn't give you all of the directions. It will show you, but it will not tell you all the directions until you get closer to the next one. And I think that's how God works. I think that while we're asking God, if you just show me the direction, God, show me the blueprint, God, show me what you want me to do, and that's what I'll do. But God is saying, if I gave you everything, you wouldn't need faith. Faith has never been about where you're going, my friend. It's always been about who you're walking with. So listen to me before I give you these steps. I'm about to give you some steps that'll help you. Finding your calling isn't the hard part. The hard part is believing that God chose you. That's the real battle. Because we often think that, like, once we get into the calling, once we do whatever, once we start the business or write the book or whatever, that's going to be it. But there's some inner work that has to be dealt with so that when you're in your calling, you don't go out of it because of your own thoughts. That makes sense? Stay with me. Come on. Praise the Lord. Stay with me. Okay, I'm about to give you 3 points that I just want you to kind of digest. I just kind of want you to kind of download them in your heart so that when the enemy speaks to you, like he has been speaking to you, making you think that you're not good enough or making you think that you don't have no purpose, you got these 3 points to remember. All right, here we go. Point number 1, your calling will always leave you clues. One of the biggest mistakes that we have as people is that we assume that God's gonna drop this purpose down from the sky and it's gonna hit us and we're gonna start doing what we created to do. No, that don't work like that. I'm sorry. It don't work like that, my friend. Your calling leaves fingerprints through your whole life. I want you to ask yourself this to back that up. What breaks my heart? Like what is sensitive to you that's not sensitive to everybody else? What gives me energy? Like you don't need no energy drink to do it. You can just do it for days and hours and hours and hours and hours. You don't need anybody to motivate you to do it. You got it. What gives you energy? And what do people consistently come to you for? Like they always come to you for this. They always call you about this. They always message you about this. You're the main person they come to for this particular thing. And here's the big one. What could I talk about for hours without getting paid? Your calling is not something that can always be taught. It has to be caught from something that's already in you. Does that make sense? This quote that I read, that I saw the other day, it says, your calling usually lives where your burden and your joy meet. I love that. Your calling usually lives where your burden and joy meets. So God oftentimes whispers your purpose. You like that right there? Whispers. God oftentimes whispers your purpose long before he shouts it. Does that make sense? Very good. Let's go to point 2. Stop waiting for clarity before obedience. Now, this is important because oftentimes what holds us up is assuming that we have to wait for this sign or this revelation. No. Just be obedient, and I promise it'll happen. You don't believe me? Noah built a boat before it rained. Abraham left before he even knew where he was going. Peter stepped before he stood. And David, he was anointed way before he was king. There's your evidence. So obedience can take you places where waiting and all this revelation can never take you. Just be obedient to what God has in front of you, what he's placed in front of you now. Just be obedient to it. Because none of them received the whole plan. They just received the next instruction. Obedience is the way, my friend, because obedience can create clarity. I'm telling you, I'm giving you game. Now look, if you don't believe that this is game, I don't know what to tell you. It's worked for me. Okay. Listen, I know, because I used to believe that clarity comes first, but now I believe obedience comes first. Why? Because clarity follows faithful steps. I'm telling you, it works. I'm telling you, hey, it works. Don't allow your feelings to tell you what you believe. You have to believe bigger than what you feel right now. You know, what I mean by believe bigger than your feelings is because God oftentimes removes relationships. Sometimes he removes jobs. Sometimes he removes comfort. Sometimes God even removes opportunities because he will. Okay, he's God. He can do it. He will do it. But I don't want you to think that nothing's happening, because what it is that God is just pushing you to the direction that he wants you so that you can be prepared for whatever comes your way. So it's about preparation. Does that make sense? Just because God took something away, it doesn't mean that he took your purpose away. So get that out of your head. It's mainly because he's making room for what's to come. And if you don't let go of the old, you cannot receive the new. Stop asking God to give you new things if you're not willing to release the old. I'm telling you, it won't work. You won't be happy. You'll be miserable because of all these things that you continue to hold on to because you're scared to let go. So let him go. You got me? Good. Okay, now this is my favorite part because I wish somebody had given me these strategies when I was first starting out. I wish I had these tools when I was starting what I'm doing now, which I feel like I'm very much called to do this. I'm telling you, you can't tell me that I'm not called to do this because God has shown me, he has told me, and doors have opened up for me. Praise the Lord. So listen, I've got 3 strategies. Let me see. Wait, hold on. I got 3 strategies. I've written them down for you. I got them. I got 3 strategies for you that I think are going to help you in identifying what you're called to do. So here they are. Number 1, write down what won't leave you alone. Like it just won't leave your spirit. I mean, every day you wake up, it's on your mind, it's on your spirit. You even begin to start thinking of strategies and plans and how to raise money for it. It just won't leave your spirit. Write it down, dream about it. Every idea, every passion, write them down. The Bible in Habakkuk 2:2, I believe, it says, write the vision and make it plain. Write it down. I remember back in 2022, I have this, I really don't like to call it a vision board because Christians get kind of woo when you hear vision board. I like to call it the dream that God gave me. Here it is right here. And I remember writing this down, and I didn't have the podcast then. I didn't even know how all of this was going to happen, but I had faith that one day it was going to happen. And now look where I'm at. Praise the Lord. Right? Praise the Lord. And today, 2 of those, if not 3 of those things have come true. I have the podcast. I have met Oprah Winfrey, been on her show, and I have met Dr. Eric Thomas and know him personally now. Write it down. Don't underestimate the power of writing your dreams down. Date them. Put the time on it. I'm telling you, it works. And the reason why, because dreams that God plants, they tend to keep coming back. So write it down. Plan about it. I'm telling you, it's going to come. Number 2, take the smallest step possible. Listen, you don't know where you'll end up 10 years from now if you start today. You don't necessarily know where you will be 5 months from now if you start today. You don't even know what kind of opportunities will come to you if you just post a video, if you just write the book, if you just plan it, if you just talk to those group of individuals. Maybe if you just volunteer, maybe you'll bump into somebody while volunteering somewhere, and then they'll have the skill that you don't have to help your dream or your purpose come alive. You don't know. But take the smallest step possible, because what you don't want is to not take any steps and then keep asking God to help you. Like God, come on now. Come on. Take the smallest step. Listen, you don't need the money. You don't need the people always. You don't need the resources always. You don't need the equipment. You don't need the writing skills. You don't even need the degree. What you need is to just take the first step, and then everything you will need to make that come true will find you. And then the opportunities will come. Then the person who can publish the book will come. The person who will pay for you for the book to be published, it will come. I'm telling you, it works. You just gotta take the smallest step. Don't overwhelm yourself. Just take the smallest step, And I promise you, 10 years from now, 5 years from now, 2 months from now, you'll be a lot farther than some people. Number 3, sometimes you got to borrow God's belief until yours catches up. You know, people often say, well, I don't believe in myself. I don't do this. It's not about you. And you're not supposed to believe in yourself. No. Believe in God. Trust that God has the plan. Because if he gave you the plan, that he's going to give you the resources to fulfill the plan. Eventually, your confidence will catch up to your obedience. And you won't even recognize who you are. Your faith isn't confidence in yourself. It's confident in God who called you. And this is important because oftentimes we allow what we don't have or the people around us who are not doing what they're called to do. So they kind of project their feelings and their ideology about it onto you without really knowing. And then we start to get down on ourselves, and then we start to lose faith and all these things. Like the biggest thing I can tell you outside of all of that is to know without a shadow of a doubt that if God placed this dream in me, if he placed this idea in my head, then for sure he has plans to fulfill it. For sure he has people for me to meet to make that happen. He has opportunities for me to go to make it happen. For sure. I can't tell you how many times that I started getting in my head because of what didn't work and the meeting that didn't go through and the person who said they were going to support you and they didn't support you or whatever. I can't tell you. But what always brings me back to center is knowing that if God brought me this far, then he's not going to leave me. No. Not my God. Not my God. He's not going to leave me. I'm telling you. Just believe. Continue to believe in God. Continue. It'll work out. It'll happen. So stop asking God for the next 10 years. Ask him for the next step. So God, God, I don't care about what the years are gonna come with. I just want you to show me the next step. Show me the next person I need to meet. Show me the next idea I need to write down. Show me the place I need to volunteer at that I can bump into somebody like we talked about earlier. Show me what I need to do next, and then watch God work. Watch God work. My friend Mi Young, and I will say this until the day I'm old and gray and sitting in a rocking chair eating popcorn and drinking coffee, is that I'm going to say what I see until I see what I said. I'm going to say what's in my head. I can, I know, God, I know I'm worthy of the #1 podcast in the world. I know that I'm worthy of writing the New York Times bestseller, like a book that will hit the New York Times bestselling list. I know that I'm worthy of this and that. I know that I'm worthy of selling out arenas all over the world, of people coming to have a conversation. I know it. I'm going to say it until I see it. I'm going to say what I see until I see what I said. I'm telling you, my friend Mi Young took a $5 cupcake business and turned it into a $5 million cupcake business. It works. The power of the tongue, it works. So stop allowing what you don't have or the insecurities to speak so loud that your faith can't move, that you can't have no step, that you can't go forward. Stop it. Stop it. I'm telling you, it's holding you back. It's holding you back. The older person in you is counting on the young person in you to get it together. You hear me? Please. Because you don't want to be in your 60s wishing what if. You don't want to be in your 80s wishing, man, what if I had done it? What if I had done it with no help and no resources? Just what if? So what you do today is a setup for what could happen tomorrow. What you do today is a setup of what could happen tomorrow. And because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, make today count. Okay? So listen, my friends, if you like this video, go subscribe. Share it to somebody that you know needs to hear it. Not only share it, I want you to comment in the comment section. I want you to tell me your favorite part in this video. And I also want you to like and subscribe. Come on, help a brother out, because this is not easy. This is not easy. But if you like and subscribe, it makes it a little bit better. And it makes us family. I feel like family. Can I be your cousin? Can I be your brother? Can I be your nephew? I feel like we family now. I do. I really do. I really do. So I'm so honored that you had this time with me. I hope that you come back every week. And I can guarantee you this. My job in your life, and this will always be my job, is to plant the seed of inspiration that grows into your transformation. I'm dedicated to doing it, and I will do it until the day I can't anymore. So bless you. May God be with you. And man, I can't wait to see you next time. God bless you, my friend.
Brought to you by MSW Productions.